All right, we finna react to Dante's video.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Coming at y'all with a quick little video. Seen some shit as I was scrolling on Twitter. See, I'm still on Twitter. I'm just not active on Twitter because, look, the only time I go on Twitter or use Twitter is just to see if there's anything interesting happening. That's my way of like checking the current news of the day sometimes. Instagram or Twitter. I've seen a lot of stuff going on. Stuff with Aiden, Speed, Jinxie, and Clicks. Like I be tapped in. I just, I stay out the way. I'm in my own little zone. There's one thing I seen that, bro, I just had to talk about. I just had to say something about it. Trippie Redd in a I'll say a fan slash producer had a back and forth, and it's just a lot of things that I seen that was just like cringe on both sides. For those of y'all who know or probably don't know, Trippie Redd is dropping a collaborative project with MGK, and right now people don't like MGK. People still think he's corny. I mean, I liked the direction he's gone with his new music, and now I'm keeping it at music.
Fuck that. I like MGK. I like his music. I like his personality. I like that he don't give a fuck.
All right, I like all types of genres of music. I don't stick to just one, which is why I'm more open-minded to when artists try different things. And then Trippie Redd, I feel like people have started to dislike Trippie Redd more and more, but me personally, I liked a couple of songs that he has dropped. The thing with me is I feel like a lot of people will choose to just not like somebody based off how they're performing number-wise. If their numbers are low, to them it makes them feel like they shouldn't like this person anymore because they aren't selling what they used to, or they're not at the same level that they once were. But for me, and
that's just brain dead thinking, bro.
Just me personally, if I like your sound of music, or if I like your style of music, you getting less numbers or less views or being less talked about and stuff like that is not gonna automatically make me jump on the also hate train and not listen to something. I reacted to
facts.
Their single. While everybody was hating on it, obviously, I liked it. I did like the melody. I like the vibe. Obviously, the topic is, yes, it's cringe. It's sad boy music. I'm not sad, but I get where they're coming from because, I mean, if the internet was talking about me the way that they're talking about MGK, Trippie Redd, I'd probably drop this song too. I'd probably be making music like this too. What's crazy is if I like a song, a majority of people hate it, I'm a dick rider. But if I don't like a song, a majority of people like it, I'm a hater. But anyway, like I said, I was on Twitter. An up-and-coming producer had a placement on the album. Now we're gonna go through this in order and step by step, and I'm gonna tell you guys like how this gets cringe and like why just Twitter and the internet in general is just, you gotta stay off of it. You cannot stay on this shit because shit will get to you and it just makes you look bad, bro. It makes you look so bad. First things first, this was the original tweet. All right, the tweet as of now has 13,000 likes.
The way I just learned I have a beat placement in this this morning, and I know it's about to be the worst song I've ever heard.
The way I just learned.
So this is the, he's about to read it. Fuck. So this is the producer?
I have a beat placement in this morning, and I know it's about to be the worst song I've ever heard. And it was a screenshot of the Trippie Redd MGK project dropping. So this is insane, first of all, because if you are, let's say you are an upcoming producer or stuff like that, all right? Even if you feel Trippie Redd is not where he once used to be, even if you think MGK's music is trash, like they still have a status that could help you, like get you in the door or known just by the resume.
True. And he got 30K likes for this shit, but then now he doesn't, I don't even know what happened, but it seems like it didn't go well.
You being placed on the project or something like that. But I'm gonna get more into this stuff later because there's no point in talking about it now. More into it once we have all the information. Say how I feel on both sides of these things. Trippie obviously saw this. It got a lot of traction. Thanks for letting me know. You have now been removed from the album. Good luck. Imagine you're an upcoming producer.
That's tough, bro. But homie tweeted it. What?
You're trying to get your stuff out there. You're trying to make something happen, especially if you're trying to do this for a job. You make this tweet, you get 13,000 likes. That's a lot, that's a lot. And I'm pretty sure you got some good chuckles and people were probably like, yo, good one, you got them. You're now removed from the project. So like really what's on your resume right now is that, you got a viral tweet, dissing Trippie Redd and MGK. Let's continue this interaction though. He replies back and says, thank God your label paid me in advance, which,
yo,
is a good comeback. But remember, I just want y'all to remember all this. We're gonna go through this, and I just want y'all to remember all of this and all that's being said. Trippie then replies, "You don't even deserve this mention," but he mentions him anyway. "But show proof you got paid or log off. My last tweet about this." Spoiler alert, this wasn't his last tweet. "Project out tomorrow." And then we get the craziest plot twists of all plot twists. The producer replies back and says, "I'm not giving you any more attention for this rollout, man. It's gone too far. LMAO." And then he brings up a contract. All right, okay? A contract. I'm not believing that this is real, all right? But like I said, we're going to go through everything and then we're going to talk about it, bro. Genre, Sad Boy 2024 rollout instructions for March 25th, 2024. On Monday, March 25th, the first asset will be posted. You can post any of the 3 following prompts. This is like so just unreal to me. The way I just learned I produced on this album this morning, I know it's going to be awful. My homie produced this and I know it's going to be the worst album of 2024. Found out that I have credit on this project. This is going to suck dick. All interactions will be boosted within the first hour of the asset being posted. Respond in this email chain once the tweet is composed. And then March 27th. 2024, Trippie Redd will respond on Wednesday evening. The quote will be a response saying your work has been removed from the project. After, you are free to respond in whatever fashion you see fit. Now, I don't know if this stuff is like really getting into Trippie, but you know, on this post where he said you don't deserve a mention, somebody replied back and said shit gonna sell a solid 3K. To which Trippie responded, "First song did almost 1 million streams without any playlist in 24 hours. Your first mistake is just replying to a hater, bro."
For real.
Your first mistake is replying to a hater and then like screenshotting the proof. Bro, the thing about haters are they don't care. They don't care what's fact or fiction. They're there to hate regardless. They're fans in disguise, bro. And then he continues to say, anyone in
They are though. That's facts.
your family ever done anything relevant? Have any of you donated hundreds of thousands of dollars? Have you donated water to hospitals? Did you buy your mom and grandma and sister a house? Did you help people get through problems? I think you should focus on being a change and an example in society. To which somebody replied, "Trippie, I'm your biggest hater. I hate you." You're not gonna win showing these numbers and screenshotting, you know, stats and things like that. There are people who are literally just born to hate. They're fans in disguise. They are the people that as soon as you post something, they have noticed just to reply that you fell off. Like they're fans. They're fans. They're just different types of fans, bro. Trippie then replied to this, said, "I love you too. I don't hate people I don't know. I don't have a chemical imbalance." And then someone asked, "So that producer lied about getting paid early?" Trippie responded back, "Yes." And then this is where it gets like funny to me. This person, the producer, did another tweet and said, "Y'all think it's funny, but name another time a producer has stood by their morals. Most of y'all to this day would silently work with terrible, corrupt people just for an opportunity. I promise you, despite what they say, you can still make it in this industry as yourself. Please never stop being true to yourself and true to the music. Y'all got this." That's all I'm gonna say. Hope y'all have a good week. This is where like I find it cringe. This is where I find it.
Yeah, that's super cringe. I ain't gonna lie.
Cringe on his part. Please redirect Trippie hate to MGK because I never said I had an issue with bro. I just don't want to be tied to no minor lover. Now remember this, okay? Remember this. So he said throughout after all of this, it's about morals. He shit on the project, like having his name tied to the project. He said that's against his morals. He would never do that. Chat, let's pretend that this was true. Let's pretend that this document is true, right? Why would you even sign the document in the first place knowing exactly what it is? Also, you had 3 things to choose from. You didn't even have to attach your name to it if you wanted to still be low-key. You could have said your homie produced this. You didn't even have to say you produced it and have your name tied to it. You could have just said your homie produced it. But you chose to say that, you know, it was you who did it. But I feel like this is like not real. I feel like it's fake. Another thing that they said though was thank God your label paid in advance. If you are so against having anything to do with MGK and the allegations you said towards him, why are you taking money from them? See, this is the stuff on Twitter that is the whole reason why it's just no point to be on Twitter and argue with people on Twitter, because they do things and then they try to take the moral high ground when things could go against them. Suddenly after all this, now it's about morals. But you done took the money, you done signed a contract, but now that Trippie Redd, you know, has set your song off the project, suddenly now it's morals. You didn't want to work with him in the first place.
Yeah.
I got it, bro. I find stuff like that very, very cringe. And also on Trippie's part, it's cringe to even entertain this. I guess the fact that it was already getting traction, it was probably, you know, he probably saw it and we just wanted to address it. Probably should have just left it at the one tweet, or not even tweet at all. Me personally, I wouldn't tweet at all. Just take a song. I would just take song off the project, bro. I think what I find funnier after all of this, he tries to plug his own music. You block your blessings and try to play it off as like you never wanted to do this in the first place. He dropped his music, said, low-key, y'all can stop pitying me and listen to the music I make that I actually do like.
I know that shit's garbage.
I don't know what they were expecting to receive when they dropped this, but it was met with some criticism. This is as bad as Trippie Redd's music, to be honest. You both are having a mid-off.
That holy fumble.
Holy fumble. I never leave hate comments, but this shit is hot dog water. No. What's up with the ear? Okay. The mic sounds horrible. Ass. Yikes. You're working backwards, my G. Which is so true, because you have your way, you have like your foot in the door, but because people are so, I feel like, so fueled by likes and interactions and, you know, the high off of going viral. And this is what somebody else said: nah, you pass on a song with Tripp for this, all these tweets about morals. Well, I'm morally inclined to tell you this ain't it, fam. I feel like, and to make themselves look better, they bring up the moral things, which is gaslighting.
Yeah, it is gaslighting.
You're gaslighting. Just some more reviews. So let's try to speculate. And is this some way promo for the album? The album was already getting hate, so I could see how they could go with the route of, okay, let's just make it realistic and go with the hate train. It helps people talk about the project, but you removing a song isn't gonna help people go listen to the project. Now, if this tweet went viral and he was like, yo, my song is up here and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be ass, and Trippie's like, if that's how you feel, we'll get it removed, but it's still on the album, then people would probably go to the album to listen to that song to see just if it was good or bad. If he actually removed the song from the album, I don't see how in any way this helps. It gets people talking, but nothing here is gonna make me want to listen to an album. I don't know what to believe anymore. Everybody's liars. Everybody's like doing something that they're not supposed to be doing for money, for attention, for clicks, and that's why I stay to myself, bro. That's why.
Amen, bro. Amen.
I stay to myself. Ain't nobody really friends with nobody. Everybody hates each other. It's in the music industry. It's in the streaming industry. Nobody is really friends, man. You see how quick people turn on each other? That's why I stay to myself. All right, and this is for anybody that's trying to do music or streaming or social media, bro. Just keep the real ones around you. How do you know who's the real ones? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Just don't make new friends, bro. Especially don't make new friends in the industry. You can have associates, but don't be cool with nobody. And also, it's even with the fan base, bro. Not all your fans are your fans. Not all your supporters are your supporters. You got real ones, your day ones, and then you got the people who are just there for the viral moments. It doesn't matter how big the numbers are. It doesn't matter how good it makes you look. Numbers isn't worth everything. It's definitely not worth sabotaging what could have been a profitable career for some tweets. Also, it's not good to flex, because once you flex, and this goes to Trippie Redd, once you flex like accomplishments, that makes haters want to compare it to your downfall. The more you boast how much I've done here, the more they're gonna bring up in the future how lower you did there. So just always be humble. All right, at the end of the day, just be humble about things. That's the whole message I kind of wanted to get out at the end of the day, is like, numbers really push people to do crazy things. Don't let these numbers control you. Don't let them get into your head. Don't let them think you're bigger than what you are, and don't let them think you're lower than what you really are. Know your worth. Forget what the numbers say, and remember your true supporters, bro. Remember the
W Dante, man. W fucking Dante. Another W ass video from Mr. Dante, bro.